Welcome back to Wasteland Wednesday, and today we are playing Stay Out. Stay Out is a free-to-play game that came out on the 27th of November, I want to say. It is a, what do you want to say, a stalker-like game. If you ever played The Will to Live Online, which is now currently free-to-play, it's no wonder like $8, which I'm going to try that next Wednesday, I believe. This is a free-to-play game trying to be like that, I guess. Of course, it's Russian. Okay, so the store. The store is I see a lot of this, which I don't know what this is. I guess I'll come over here. So it gives you 18 uses for medicine, which I don't really like. And you get spare parts for guns. So is it pay to win? I have no clue. What I heard about this game though is do not play a tutorial, just skip it. I heard there's no advantage to the tutorial and everyone disliked it so much that they made it skippable. So yeah. The character creation is kind of bare bones, but you can't even do a beard. It's unshaven, you have to get a goatee, so it's okay. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna be. This is one of those games that flew under my radar, but I saw it free to play. It's like 600 reviews, mixed. A lot of people complain about the tutorial, which they know you can skip. So I'm curious how that's going to do. If it's going to get even better or worse review-wise. This is a tutorial. I thought I could skip this. Cappy. Okay, and skip the tutorial. Yes. I heard this is skip. So, what's it? The lower eye conditions are worse. The characteristics it has. Okay. So it has durate condition. Is this a game that's supposed to be like Torkov? Or is it The Will to Live On? I don't remember. Anyways, we're gonna try out this game. Friends list and forming a squad. Okay. I don't care. Don't care. Oh. Hey. Oh jeez, movement's weird. Almost weird the mouse. How they new class bonfire. To roast meat. Alright. Should probably do tutorial, I won't regret it. Can I like rotate better? I don't know. So, like I said, I really don't know what this game is. Not many people have actually played it, but yeah. You can lie and match and inspect our room just looking around. Stop. What are you doing here? Just looking around. Look around in their place. If the host is away, you have no reason to search this out. Are you filming with the owner? And what are you doing here? I'm waiting. Are you familiar with the owner? I have a business too. I'm waiting for him. Okay, I go. You need to go to Lupeg, isn't it so? So why the heck are you still having on? Are you a stalker or any guide? What do you think every stalker would agree to be your guide? Don't be so naive. Moreover, I have some affairs here, so you better be looking for somebody else. For example, go to the station and ask a watchman about a rail car. You're not the owner house. What are you doing here? And I could do okay. A station for a rail car. Like that is a station? Where's somebody? San Senuk? Respawn point has changed. Okay. Are you a local? Why do you ask? Never mind, my truck broke down. I thought I'd ask for help. I could use some help. Myself as well. Do you also get stuck here? Something like that. Well, we're brothers in this region, yeah? Oh, yes. I'm Sam Senlik. By the way, how long have you been in the zone? You look like it's your first day here. Why do you ask me if I was a local? Just said, Frank. Firstly, I asked, and then I've gotten a better look at you. Why are you alone? Have you crossed the border without a guide? There was a guide, but he left me. It happens. Different people come across. Where are you going now? To Lubeck? I can give you a ride, but I have to fix the truck. So let me help you, and you will give me a ride. Alright? You're welcome, but to be honest, I'm afraid that repair would take a long time. You better go to Lindsay Station. The majority of newbies go to Lubeck by rail car. The local watchman has it. It would be much easier and faster. After that, if something will go wrong, or you just decide to help the lone driver, then you come. I'll be here until I repair my truck. Want to discuss supplies and loot? What do you have to say? Do you need some urgent spare parts? Well, it would be nice to have some kind of meal and water. It's not clear how long I would mess in here with the car. Sorry, grumbling in my stomach, and I wouldn't mind some fried meat or stew. I'll be grateful. Pay attention, you get certain things in exchange for personal reputation. You can earn reputation points by completing tasks and so on. So go to Journal J to see how many reputation points. Some point has changed. Passenger. 15 and 34. Later, we're going to have to add 8 more. Can you help me? I'm busy with wish I somebody helped me. You can't never already say. Okay. Oh, you can jump. Oh, you wanna jump and you have to jump when you next to something. Okay. Okay, stations. Well, guess we'll go more this way. No one here. Big door. Okay. No one here. Abandoned car. Dog's gonna eat me. Person here. Watchman. You again. It's my first time here. Really? Alright, all of you look alike. So what did you do? What did you want? Just want to know by the railroad. The trains don't pass stations called are you going to Lübeck? Let's assume all newcomers go to Lübeck from here, alright, unless you know the guide who agreed to lead you deeper. But you would have to come if you had no such guide, right? Do I work? Well, you could say that. I live here at the station and say my home. I watch the station until, nah. You help me to get to Lübeck? Misha Koskigabi has a rail car. If I tell him to ride you to Lübeck, he will do that. I'd love to help you, my friend, but I don't know you. Good, okay. You remind me of something. I need a wire. I need to fix something. The copper one. Go to the transmitter and search there. A lot of old electronics used to lay there. Just look for it. Transmitter. Can I eat? Need loot? Okay. This game is interesting, but it really doesn't seem like there's anything to do. Kind of bare bones and empty. So now, I think I want to switch to Will to Live Online and add it to this episode. But I will see you in the arcade, because I think I'm done with this. Really, nothing to do. So yeah, see you in that game. And here is a story for Will to Live Online.
Anatoly?
What?
Listen, you're the old one here. Why don't you tell me what really happened?
Old? Watch your mouth, kid.
Well, I don't know the whole truth, but I'll tell you what I can. They say that not long before the catastrophe struck, people all over the world began to find strange things, stones more often than not, which emitted unidentified particles. As for where these things came from, nobody could say for certain. A theory almost immediately emerged that it was this radiation that led to animals mutating. An international organization was formed, as was oh so fashionable back then, the so-called Worldwide Scientific Council. This organization studied how this unknown radiation caused living organisms to mutate. And of course, the first thing that they did was think up a name for the particles and for the radiation itself, NDP radiation. There were still a few mutated animals back then, and they were like cute kittens compared to the beasts that roam the wastelands now. But the first research projects confirmed that this NDP radiation causes serious mutations in animals. As for people, for some reason the radiation affected them entirely differently. Even a small amount applied to damaged tissue caused it to regenerate far more quickly. The body quickly recovered from illnesses, and even serious wounds could be healed using nothing but this radiation. On top of that, many other positive attributes were observed in practically all areas of science. The scientists couldn't have been happier. It was like manna from heaven to them. The discoveries came one after the other. New instruments and medicine. They learned to use sources of the radiation as power sources. How do you think some devices still work to this day? And thought up all kinds of other uses for it. But then, one fine day, the catastrophe struck. I was still just a kid back then. All I remember is multicolored rays appearing in the sky. Then everything suddenly went dark. I heard heavy peals of thunder, the heaviest I'd ever heard. The wind picked up. Stones fell from the sky. It was terrifying. The cities were in the grip of panic and chaos. People trampled each other, running wherever they could, just trying to find cover. It was a horrible sight. My mother and I hid in our basement, and my father tried to save as many people as he could. Then, it all suddenly stopped. The night of nightmares was over. and day broke. Wow! And then what happened? Just listen and don't interrupt. Many people died that night. All the largest cities were destroyed. All that we call civilization had turned to dust. It was like we'd gone back to the Stone Age in a single instant, and all humanity's problems disappeared. Everyone in the world suddenly had the same goal: to survive. That was when the monsters came. They surged into the cities that remained whole in huge packs, destroying everything alive in their path. In those days, our already diminished species became even smaller. But there were cities that could withstand the monsters. The military was able to lead the people. They began to unite, protect their ruined cities from the mutants, and find other survivors. Thus was the Confederation born. One of the Confederation's primary goals back then was to find scientists who worked on the WSC projects. They even managed to find surviving laboratories where scientists still labor away to this day. Thanks to the scientists, they managed to partially restore the research performed on NDP radiation before the catastrophe, and even to make use of some of the technologies. For example, the scientists managed to create special NDP concentrators, which alter the radiation to form something like a protective field. The mutants fear the field like fire and won't enter it. That's how the domes above our cities were created. They protect us from the monsters. There's one more thing that the old world left to us: teleporters. As far as I know, it's some sort of old military tech. Only a few of them were put into testing. The initial plan for the teleporters was this: to provide fast troop movement, deliver ammunition, and transport to the battlefield and treat the wounded. But the scientists were unable to iron out all the defects before the catastrophe hit, so only one function works: transporting the wounded. And even that doesn't work right. It doesn't pick up the wounded, just the dead. And not everywhere. Only in a zone of reliable reception, and even the transportation process itself is a big gamble. You're lucky if something is just missing from your backpack after you're teleported. You could turn up missing an arm or a leg, or even not turn up at all. Long story short, those things are dangerous. I remember once having the bad luck of finding a herd of wild boar outside the city. Not surprisingly, they trampled me in 3 seconds, and the transporter teleported me without my clothes. And I remember feeling how it put me back together piece by piece. An unforgettable sensation, believe me. Although the daredevils in the arena use the transporters every day, and they seem fine, still alive. Quiet. Do you hear that? Hear what? There's something there in the bushes.
That's a pretty good story for being early access. I really enjoyed that. Okay, can I... settings. It's a little loud. Graphics are good. Display. Okay. Voice, yeah, blah. Go to very high. My computer's good. Okay. Motion bar. Oh, I hate motion bar. Turn that off. Image sharpness. Go to like 1. No, I can't type it in. Okay. Well, epic, good. Post processing, camera level, take it up to 70. Audio, stereo, sure. High, master volume. Here we go. Go to 75. Music, 25. Got a lot of options, but this used to be like 899, 799. Now it's free. X, go like 65. Yeah. Volume, that plays on UI, I can go like to 50. Get my microphone, okay. Apply. Much better. Crosshair color, okay. Okay. Hey, now let's play. Again, game looks pretty. Oh, here's a store. Oh. Oh, it says skins and stuff, okay. Let's play. Server name, so you get to pick a server. USA 1, USA 2, FP plus. Oh, okay. So you can get like different servers. Let's go with the 2-1. Yeah. Enter. So, I'm on USA 2. You'll get one character you need to buy more? That kind of stinks. Okay, character customization. Mine are big tough guys who aren't afraid of hard work, shooting them in closely, uncompromised and determined actions along with powerful weapons big wonders. Hunter usually describes as one and Mars. Main part of their lives, hunters spend far from very safe cities looking for anything from hidden treasure to meaning of life. Little do they talk, but they shoot very well. Mercenary, professional militaries, they can deal with any type of weapons, most importantly they can and like fighting. Mercenaries are the maintaining power of any battle. They are always in the middle of military action. Engineer, nerds kind of fight. You just haven't seen those modern engineers, light but effective weapons along with excellent knowledge of explosives, sapper business that can change the course of any fight. Don't want me a miner. Hunter or engineer? Let's go engineer. Sure. Got male and female. Oh, even changing these icons. Oh, that's cool. Alright. And that goes male. Body type. Muscular, thin, normal. Let's do normal. Skin color. Options. Yeah, that works. Okay, head. Okay. I think the first one's the best so far. Yeah, first one, hair color, brown. There we go. Torso. Pullover? Yeah, probably. I don't like the green. We can go with Christmas. We go red. Hey, Christmas elf? Nah. Goes white and black? Or black and white? Black and white works. Feels that. Pattern. No. No, I'm good. Hey, legs. We got jeans. Sports shop engineer. Main color. We got white pants. No. Like almost like khaki. Yeah, let's go with that. Pattern. No. Jeans can only be. You know what? Let's go back to this. Yeah, that works. Feet. Trekking shoes, sneakers. Don't like that. Let's do this. No more shoes. Black. Gray. Blue. Red. Let's do white. Nice white sneakers. Okay. No glasses. Don't like the glasses. Watches. I'll take a watch though. Oh, they face backwards. Okay. Oh, backpack. And I can change. Hi. What color backpack do we want? I do think we go with a green. Like that. And where does this show up? Okay, that's the straps. So it's a super light green? Yeah. And that'd be my tools, I imagine? Yes, they are. No, my tools are orange. So I didn't mind that. We could do brown. Or yellowish. I didn't mind the orange, actually. That's like normal tools in real life, right? Like in real life tools? Okay. Name of character should not be offensive, but what? Okay. Slim, lamb, Slam. And create. So this is my character. I'm an engineer. Looks pretty nice. I think I do. Right. So, ooh. So male, bound, location camp. Okay. And you can delete them or edit character by. Okay. That's nice. Let's play. Actually, I really like the art style of this game so far. Looks nice. I think it's been around for like a year and a half. I think it was coming out like last summer. It was like big. I don't know. But it's free and it's in alpha 53.11 as you can see up here. So yeah. Switch off the PvP mode does not influence the faction wars. Okay. I will cut to when the load screen's over. So yeah. And we are in. Oop, everything's loaded. Oh, geez, dude. The bad missing leg? Ooh. Okay. And I can't loot anything. Okay. Well, look who's following up. Where am I? Where am I? Who am I? When am I? Why do people always ask the same exact question? These questions will be answered in due time. Right now, however, I need to make sure that you're in good condition. Head down to the obstacle course for a quick assessment and recovery. Your word is my command, Doc. Okay, tutorial. I am willing to do tutorial, so to get more information, switch on the character PDJ. Okay. Use map M. To find a desired place faster, take a look at the map and key names and places in it. Okay. Obstacle course. So we gotta go with that question mark I mentioned. Okay. Game looks nice. Kinda have the same aesthetic as the last one. But this one seems a lot more polished. Granted, there's a paid version of it. Oh, where am I going? I'm going... I guess I should talk to that dude in there, I think. I think I'm just going to do this tutorial and let this be like a first level if you want to see more. Because I did the whole video for the story first, so... Soldier... Oh look, newbie has appeared. Hi, Doc sent me. He told me he shall check me after restoration. Well, if he sent, we'll check you at the end of the course has been friends. So come at him. He may jump squat. It's up to you, but reach him. Okay, I try. So crouch is C, imagine. Oh, it's control. And it's toggle. Oh, they just taught me that. Okay. I might change it to my mouse button 5. I think I already do. Jump. Yep. Space to jump. Jump. This is very jump very high. Ooh. Can I go in third person? Doesn't look right. You can interact with some objects such as doors and ladders. Alright. F. Yeah, hold it down. Takes a little bit. Jump through here. Control. Okay. Keep an eye on your stamina. Jumping consumes a lot of stamina. Is over. You will not be able to jump until the level of stamina is restored to the value when you can jump again. Okay, so if I jump. Let's just say was that orange, okay. Now I gotta wait. I can't jump that. Okay. Oh. Come from here to there. Oh, that feels weird as parkour. That doesn't in fact I jump very far. There we go. Okay. Ladder, I use F. Oh, and then hold that time. And then it takes me up. Sweet. Make a long jump, use left shift. Left shift and sprint. At least I take my hand off the keyboard to do that. And I just fall down, looks like. Yep. And here's the dude. Talk to a soldier. Are you okay? Huh. Looks like I grew old. I even have the shortness of breath. Come on, it's okay in your situation. What can you say about me? Looks like you're okay, but we have one more thing to check. It's shooting, so let's go to the shooting range. Okay. Sounds good to me. Can I? No. Okay. Shooting range. Over here. There goes chicken. There he is. Soldier. Oh, friend, you have to test your shooting skills here before you take the pistol and shoot these targets out of range. But remember, I cannot take this weapon outside the range because I need to test novices like you. When you're done with it, you can visit commander. I said, okay, I do my best. Okay, R to reload. And shoot. Okay. Sensitivity's a little off. How about the head? Okay. It was that hard. Okay, completed. And he's gonna take my gun automatically, I imagine? Yep, alright. Hello, soldier, glad to see you alive. Yeah, but I don't understand where I am and why I'm here. So it seems you don't look great, of course. You came in for a lot of trouble. When they brought you here a couple weeks ago, we didn't think you would pull through. I don't know what happened to you, but McCulloch can tell you more. His virus took you here. By the way, don't worry about your belongings. My head keeps everything you have and you can take it back. Meg? Yep, he is our commander and you can find him in the city. What city? Yeah, bad luck. Well, don't worry, everything will be okay. One of my fires heads off to the city at the moment. He can accompany you. Find near him the gates. Well, good luck and hurry up, my soldier. Wait, leave without you. And the gag's right there. So I'm going to end the episode here. Like I said, I'm going to cut in the first game I played a bit. I didn't really like it, so I kind of skip it. This one, I'm going to do more. It's a lot more fleshed out and everything. It's 3. Oh, that's not 3, it's Jay's map. Okay, I see what it is. A lot more fleshed out. But, you know, the other game is new. Came out 27. It's not my greatest, but I heard a lot of people like it, so this one actually has a lot more feel, more MMO. Look, I got a knife. Oh, that's kind of weird that you do that. Yeah, and so, well, so next time, if you guys want it, next one's 7 to Wednesday, because I'm waiting for the new Fallout 76 update, and them to fix me farming for Jerry script. So I think I might play this instead, or I might play some other ones. Like I can kind of, some other series, like I could do Wasteland 1, this. I can do Battletech on these days, it's kind of got a Wasteland feel when you're playing. I can do Wasteland 2. So tell me what Wasteland games I should play, or post-apocalyptic games. I want to do more of this one, so if we do play next time, we're going to a guide and we'll go to the city to meet the guy who found me, Malik. So thanks for watching, have a great day, and bye.